Last time I showed you a brand new strategy on how we are using AI to go out and find our ideal clients and fill out contact forms on their website. And we set people to a landing page and to a funnel. We were getting booked appointments without any virtual assistants, without paid ads, without any of that, all through using AI. And also on that last video, I showed you how we got booked appointments from those leads. If you haven't seen that video, I'm gonna put a link to part 1 in the description. On this video, I'm gonna show you how we turned those same prospects into really, really hot buyers and how we even got them to pull out their credit card and actually pay for our services. So let's dive in. I'll give you a quick recap now.
What it's doing is it's going to our ideal clients' websites, right? In home improvement, in construction, and it's filling out the contact form. You can see the results right here, right? I am scrolling and scrolling, and we really have a ton of leads. And basically you want to grow your remodeling business here in LA. Is that right?
Yep.
All right, so again, this is the intro that was not recorded, but he did come in from the contact form bot. Cool, amazing. How long have you guys been in business, by the way?
About 3 years.
So this isn't gonna be like a huge demo call breakdown. However, I did wanna outline a couple tips. So here's the intro. I just asked him questions about his company. And then as we go through it, as you can see, I do pull up his Google profile. I then go through his website. And then I ask him more questions about his reviews to see exactly what plan he's going to be a good fit for. We go over the reviews that he has off of Google as well, and I tell him I can help him drive traffic. And from there, I show him this case studies page that I have, which is available to all of my affiliates as well. This is an import website that actually everyone gets that signs up to GoHighLevel using my link. And I go through this exact one, and I go through some of my exact proof that this works, and we go through some of that, and then we dive into the ad account. So I actually dive into what kind of lead prices we're seeing, how it's working for us, and I show him that it just works, and you can see that right here. Then after I go through the Facebook Ads Manager and all that, I go into HighLevel and I open up a live client account. Now again, even if you don't have a client, you can just show a dummy account. And again, if you're not running ads right now, you could just explain basically how it works, right? In the form of a slideshow, you could show ad, like landing page, thank you page, that kind of stuff. You don't have to do it live, but if you can, then it does help. So that's how I do it. And then I go through some leads, I go through some messages, I just show him the system, I show him how it works, and he asks me a bunch of questions. He's never seen it before, he's never used anything like this. I show him how we track the leads that actually make sales with him over just any leads, right? So most Facebook marketing agencies, what they do is they will get in leads, and then they optimize their campaigns based around leads. Which one gets the cheapest leads? We don't do that. We base it around what gets booked appointments and then also what gets sales. And that is our bread and butter. We go through a bunch of the automations. I show him some more stuff. He tells me that he wants to do social media posting. So I show him that feature inside of HighLevel, and we go through all of that. And then I show him that the metrics and stuff he can check at any point that he would like. And then I think he has some objections as well. So let's resume it somewhere around here.
Fill out the form. I call it an opportunity because it's not a shared lead. So we work with one company per area. We don't have anyone yet in LA. So again, our guarantee is minimum 45. But if you're anything like this, like my client here,
all right, so this is during the closing process. So we're going through the guarantee, we're going through the offer. I noticed that he was interested in Facebook, and I am diving into that here.
Who's getting $20, $30 leads, you'll probably get 2 leads a day. So we can
About $3,000 a month out of pocket, and I'll be getting close.
You have access to me, and in the future, I used to run an SEO company. I used to do web design. I can consult you and help you with this new website that you're doing. I'm not saying I'm going to build it and everything. I'm just saying it's not even a service I offer. But if you want my input, if you want my help, you.
All right, so here I'm just leveraging what I have. I do have experience in SEO and web design and all that stuff, and he already paid someone else to do it, but I told him I can work with the developer, and what I can also do is advise him on how to move the contact form and where he should put it. And also he hired, I think that same person, or maybe he hired another one, I can't even remember now. They are doing his SEO, and I told him I could do like an SEO audit for him.
Get me along with it, and I've been in this industry for a long time.
And really trying to give him as much value as possible. Again, I want to be that guy that he turns to when he needs advice or he just wants anything online presence related. And that's really how you keep clients for the long term. You don't just run their ads, but you actually become like a really valuable resource to them.
Seen a lot of sites. So if you want to do the software, we could do that. We can start there. If you want to talk to your business partner, let me know about the ads. That'll be fine. And we can start that whenever you're ready. Like, let's just get started with this, then we can build some.
So he told me that for a small business, it didn't make sense to commit to a 90-day program and immediately start spending thousands of dollars per month without his business partner's approval or just a conversation, which makes total sense. And the way that I overcome those type of objections is I just tell him, that's great. Do you like the software? Do you like how it looks? Because he really expressed that he likes just the software alone. He wants to use it and he wants to embed it. He loves the automated text messages that go out. And so he is interested in GoHighLevel. And so I know he could at the very least be a GoHighLevel client, even if he doesn't want to do ads. So now I'm pitching, hey, no problem. You don't want to spend thousands of dollars. That's fine. Maybe you want to even wait for 2 weeks or a month or 2 months before you run ads. That's fine. Let's start high level now. Let's get everything set up. In fact, even as a bonus, I'll start doing some of your ads and we'll start building those so that when you are ready to run campaigns, then we could just really hit the ground running and launch everything the next day. And so here, I'm just overcoming his objection of I have to talk to my business partner by telling him, hey, let's just do a small investment. We'll get you onboarded for SaaS, and then you can get started on ads whenever you want.
Trust, I'll help you hook everything up. You can see how it works once you start getting leads and then from there, when you're ready to get more volume, we'll start running the ads. We'll pour fuel on the fire.
Okay, I like that. And because the reason why I was thinking, because I'm gonna be, so both of us are in Los Angeles, but I'm gonna be in about a couple of weeks. I'm gonna be traveling for about a week or two, and then when I'm back, my partner is gonna be traveling for about 3 weeks, going to Israel and then back. So, ideally, I'd like the action to start towards the end of March.
Okay.
So yeah, that would be fair. That would be a good thing to do to get everything started. I'll get to learn about the system because that's something that I would like. I live in between Miami and Los Angeles.
Okay.
So that's something that I would like to have with me everywhere to keep everything together. So
yeah.
Interested in that.
Yeah, man. And there's also a mobile app. You download it. You could do this on your computer. You could do it on the app. You could respond to leads. So yeah, man, I think that's a great idea. Let's get everything linked up. Let's get everything working. You'll see how it goes. And then whenever you're ready, March, whenever, just shoot me a text. Like, you have my number. We were already texting. I'm the owner, right? Owner to owner. So it's not like you're going through some huge company with hundreds of employees. Just shoot me a text that you're ready. We'll jump on Zoom.
A lot of these guys really like that, actually. This is a complete side thing, but I mentioned that you want to use everything that you can in your toolkit, use it to your advantage. And the fact that I am the owner, I just say, look, just one business owner to another. Just shoot me a text when you're ready and we'll get this thing rolling.
And I'll tell you the next steps. It takes us about 5 days to get everything ready, and then we launch 5 days in. So if you let me know 5 days before when you want to go, we'll be ready to launch.
Perfect. And I can get you a few more clients. Do you have someone in Dallas?
No, actually, I don't.
Do you have someone in San Jose?
California?
San Jose, close to San Francisco.
I'll have to double check on that because I do have someone, but that's a huge area and they don't service all of. They actually don't service all of SF. So we could chat a little bit more about that.
I can definitely get you some clients there. I have a lot of friends there. I have at least 5 friends. They have companies there. So if you want looking for someone there, I can definitely even just.
Dude, we have a referral program, man. So anyone you refer over.
As you can tell, this is going amazingly well because now he's talking about referring clients over to my agency, and we do have a referral program. And so now we start actually talking a bit more. I do collect his credit card information here on this call, and he actually pays that first invoice. We get the contract and everything out. But it's really cool because Now he's thinking in his mind, after I tell him about the see, he was going to refer me clients even before I told him about the referral program, but actually after I tell him, then he gets really excited. He's, wow, I can actually do this for free, or I can even make money if I refer enough people. And so yeah, super cool. And he's ready to send me more clients.
We'll discount everything that we do together. Like, it's 20%. You get an email receipt, and then once you fill out the onboarding form, it'll be done by the end of the week.
All right, so here, he's already on board, he already paid, and then I just let them know, hey, we have an onboarding form you have to fill out, and then you'll be all good.
I just texted it.
All right, so now we are diving into the second demo call.
More tech savvy here than the average remodeler. Most people, I have to introduce them into Zoom, and I'm like, so this is Zoom.
All right.
This is how we're going to install it. So,
all right, so like always, I just start off very lighthearted. I say, hey man, how are you doing? That kind of stuff. Just keep it super lighthearted. It sets the tone, I found, for the Zoom call and the demo call better. So
amazing. So cool. Yeah, as we talked about, you can see this, a full video. He actually ends up sharing his screen, and he goes through like all of his projects. I'll briefly go through the video.
So the first thing I did in this demo call was I just pulled up my site. Again, this is that same template that all of my affiliates get, and it has way more stuff than just case studies. That's just something I like to focus on. If you have case studies, then lean into them. If you don't have them, honestly, I could have just scrolled through like how the system works, and I could have just screenshotted a couple like results and a couple different features about HighLevel. But yeah, we started here. And
so there he is, right? So he's like showing his projects, the ones that he closed and so forth. Got from Google Ads running Barnes. Okay, there you are. You're close, man.
Even if you do review case studies, I don't spend too much time on it because it comes off, I found that I'm just talking way too much about myself. I want this to be a call about him. And so even though I have case studies, I just glance over them. I'm like, hey, by the way, we have all these case studies. I just pull these up and then I just show them, oh, but this call is not about me. Let's dive into your business. And then I immediately go in and I Google him and so forth.
Close to the top.
Yeah.
Most people don't hit. I'll show you. So these guys are running Google Ads, right? It says ads. So I click on this and email, phone, what type of product. We have $20 for this one, 8 leads, $31, $34, $22, $28, $42. So it all came in, right? And then after 100.
All right, so from here, I dive into the Facebook Ads Manager account and I show him some of our metrics. I show him what the cost per lead looks like. I actually show him a live ad that we're running. And again, if you don't have past clients, that's fine. You could just create a demo ad and just pull it up and show him what a demo ad would look like and show him like a landing page and stuff. So then I go into his website and I start looking for things that could be improved. And we actually find something. We find something in his contact form that isn't working properly, isn't functioning. His captcha's outdated. And so I give him some value. Again, these calls are meant to be super valuable. And that is the goal here. So let's keep on moving. And same thing here, after we go over the ads, I go into HighLevel and I show him the automations that go out. And again, I'm selling two things here because I don't know whether he needs ads yet or he is just a good HighLevel client. And so I'm diving into the automations, into the automatic responses that gets sent out to leads. And then we continue talking about that. So let's keep on moving here. We outline the pipeline stages and the bird's eye view. So we have stage for lead in, lead responded, we have intro calls, estimates scheduled, and he's particularly interested in the appointment booking services. And all that is, guys, is we're just running ads to a funnel that automatically books appointments for him. And we have automations and everything pre-built, re-getting. So even the leads that don't book, they're coming back to a calendar and booking. So that's what we're talking about here. I pull up the calendar and he's pretty intrigued by that because he has used other lead companies and they didn't quite deliver, which is why I'm pressing on the calendar, basically explaining to him that your previous leads that you were getting, you weren't automatically responding to them. And I'm really differentiating what we're doing versus what he did in the past. So if you don't get over that hump in his mind of you're another one of those guys or you're another one of those, then he's never actually going to move forward with you. So each issue that comes up, I make sure to tackle it immediately versus waiting till the end when he has objections and he doesn't know why he doesn't want to sign up. I'm making sure he sees value in every single step of the process and every single step of the way. Here we cover some of his reviews because I noticed earlier in his Google My Business that he had some competitors that had more reviews. So we talk a little bit more about that, and I show him a simple way. So from here, he is asking, I started doing the closing process, and I'm actually showing him my LinkedIn here, because he said that he would like to think about it a bit more and potentially speak with some of my clients. And I wanted to just show him that I am a real person, because I could tell that maybe it was just like a disbelief thing. And I wanted to show him I'm a real person. Here's my full name. Here's my LinkedIn. Here's my connections I have. Here's real people having conversations with me. Because again, it is a cold prospect, right? It's not like he was in my email list for a while, or it's not like he's seen a bunch of my case studies and my videos where he's pre-sold. And so that's why I'm going through some of that stuff. So let's keep on moving here. So I'm showing some back-end stuff with numbers, and then we go back into his Google profile and we talk a bit more about his reviews and so forth. And the big thing here, guys, is when I'm closing, I am making sure that I'm walking him through every single step of the process. So for example, with reviews earlier on in this demo call, instead of me just saying, hey, you need more reviews, right? That's not very powerful. It's not pain inducing. It's not intriguing. It doesn't help him in any way just by me saying that. It's just me telling him. So instead, if you've read the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, I just ask a lot of questions. So I'm like, hey, these guys are appearing above you. Like, this guy's 15 reviews, but you have 50, or you have 27. So why is he appearing higher than you? Like, why is he getting more leads than you? Why, when I Google, he is this less reputable company shows up first? Why is that? And so now I do understand Google My Business and that kind of stuff, and that's part of the service, part of the offering that I have for him, is we were actually going to help him optimize his Google My Business profile along with SMMA and like services and that kind of stuff. And so from here, I'm just asking a lot of questions, and you can even hear like in his voice, he's, oh, I don't know why that is. So I'm making him come to that realization himself versus me telling him that.
We've been working together since 2020. To be honest with you, it is the best service. I think it's just the hardest one. You can test Facebook if you'd like. I'll even start the SEO and the building on everything. And we could like officially onboard you. And then after you talk to someone, you want to spend more on ads, on SEO and that kind of stuff, we could just hit the ground running. Would that work for you?
I want to talk to somebody first.
Okay, see here, he wants to talk to a couple of my previous clients, so he wants to talk to some references, and I try to overcome all of his objections. And at this point, I'm just seeing that he genuinely, there's nothing I can say or do to get him to commit and make a payment on this call. And so at this point, I just say, okay, no problem. But before that, you want to overcome objections by saying, hey, so does everything here make sense? Does everything that we're doing, does it look good? And you just need to sign off. You just need to double check that it's good, or do you have more questions? And I actually asked that earlier, and he did have more questions. And so instead of him getting off the phone and being confused, you want to answer as much as you possibly can. So from here, he wants some references. Now, I do have references, and I do have past clients that are okay with speaking to potential new clients. So for me, it's not the biggest deal. I know I'm not gonna close him here. I've tried everything, and then I also don't want to be too pushy and make him leave a bad taste in his mouth. So it's all good. From here, I sent him he also wanted to see the contract, so I sent him the contract, and also I sent him a couple references, and that's actually still where we're currently at. I sent him the references, as I know that he has already spoken with one of my clients. I don't know if he's spoken to the other two that I sent him. However, he is very interested even in just the software and GoHighLevel. So even if he doesn't do like the ad stuff, I told him I would just help him with his Google My Business profile and then just do some SaaS stuff. So he is very interested. Anyways, even if he doesn't go through, it's still an amazing lead, and we got this randomly from like a contact form. Definitely a very worthwhile experiment. I have had worse leads sometimes come in from like ads and stuff. So still very happy that I spoke with him, and still a good use of my time. I would still say that he's qualified. He's a little bit smaller than most clients that we move forward with, which is why he's so like hesitant, because for him, it's more of an impact inside of his bank account. But still, nonetheless, a good lead, perfect for software. And I still consider this a win, and I still consider this a success. All right, so I hope you found this video useful and helpful. This was an experiment, and Gon already got one client from it on the SaaS plan for $300 a month, and he is interested in ads. We're already talking about running his ads. We're already doing the creatives and stuff. He just wanted to hold off a little bit before starting the ads. So I'm fully confident he's gonna run the ads, and this is gonna turn into an ads client paying $1,500
per month. And then for the second client, I can also tell that he's very interested, and I think he's going to turn into a client. He already called one of my clients and we're texting back and forth. Sometimes if someone's not interested, they can say, yeah, send me references, and then they just never contact you. But he is interested and we're talking. We already have another call scheduled and everything. So I have high hopes for that one as well. If you want to see me set this up, and you want to set this up maybe for your business, for your niche, and you want to see exactly how this works step by step, then you can sign up to GoHighLevel using that 30-day free trial link that's below this video. I also have a free course that you can sign up to and get a lot of value from as well. Even if you already have GoHighLevel, you can still upgrade your account using my link. And it's really a no-brainer offer, because when you sign up to HighLevel, you get all of our stuff imported into your account, plus a full course on how we use HighLevel. And you get a one-on-one kickoff call. What they'll do is walk you through, make sure you have everything set up. They make sure everything is good to go. Plus, you get access to me where you can ask me questions, a community, and all that stuff, all my outreach scripts. This is just one outreach strategy that we have. We have plenty more that allow you to book appointments and get more sales.